Yeah,
much.
looking forward to you actually just dropping more music and just riding this entire wave right now. So when you first got into the house, a whole lot of people, the first thing I said, I remember tweeting on the first day that, you know, there's something about you that stood out because you seemed like the outlier, and I said there's a possibility that, you know, a bunch of you might go on to win it, because I think people are mostly drawn to people they see themselves in, or people's whose stories, or people that they can relate to. So you got in, and there was that you Erica dynamic going on and everything that eventually, you know, blew up and led to a disqualification or anything. So could you, I just want to touch on the fact that, you know, there was Erica and Kid. So what did you feel like, you know, there was a possibility that you guys could still work something out? That's you and Erica.
Yeah, there was,
you know,
Erica and Kid.
Yeah, there was Erica and Kid already. So, and you felt like, okay, there was a possibility that you guys could still work something out. No. Even when she said, oh, mentally attracted to you,
and
physically attracted to someone else,
yeah.
Which I really don't understand.
I vividly remember saying, so there's no point me being here.
Okay.
So that was the whole thing from the beginning, from the onset, when she said, oh, okay, something is going on between her and Kid. I said, okay, yeah. So the sensible thing to do was
to back off.
Exactly.
Okay.
And yes, that was what I tried to do as much as possible.
Okay.
And yeah, I admittedly I needed help with that.
Okay.
But that was the whole point. I never felt like there was a possibility of something happening. I remember, and I think I'm going to quote myself. I said, at a point in our lives when we leave this place, we can still be friends. I hope we will still be friends.
Okay.
But right here in this house, I need my space to be able to
to help yourself.
Okay, cool. Then moving on. Then when Ebuka brought up the trying to kiss you issue, do you feel like maybe there was a possibility that maybe you and Erica could have before, you know, there was an entire week before the blow up and everything. Do you feel like you guys could have had maybe a conversation and just talked about it as you know, friends or anything?
Yeah, I actually thought about it.
Okay.
But then again, there was already something in my head saying, hey, you need to be careful.
Before, you know, there was an entire week before the
blow up
and everything. Do you feel like you guys could have had maybe a conversation and just talked about it as you know, friends or anything?
Yeah, I actually thought about it.
Okay.
But then again, there was already something in my head saying, hey, you need to be careful with whatever it is you say to Erica. Everybody in the house basically needs to kind of help Erica make sure that she doesn't get a third strike. And in my head, I'm not going to have a discussion that might trigger her and get a third strike to her, for her. So that was why I tried as much as possible not to talk about it. And also, it's very important for me to state this, that in my head, all I was trying to do was to make sure that
third strike.
That third strike.
Yeah. But okay, just a free advice right now. What I've come to understand, you know, growing up is you know, being older is difficult conversations need to be had.
They need to be had
no matter how uncomfortable that they are. So what actually sets us apart as mature people is how we react to.
Yeah, I never said the conversation would have been uncomfortable for me.
Okay. So you didn't know how she was going to react to
exactly.
it. Okay, and that's what you're trying to avoid.
That's
exactly.
So that's why he said let's not talk about this now on the Friday, on the Sunday.
On that.
Because I remember she tried to have a conversation with you there. You said you didn't want to have the conversation.
Yeah, maybe she might have read that. Maybe you're trying to gaslight her.
Yeah, also. Yeah. Do you think that's a possibility?
I don't know about that. I don't know.
You don't know. You don't know.
For me, I was just
you're trying to not. But you guys cool? Are you guys?
I think I've spoken. I saw something about. I think I saw something on Instagram. But then you unfollowed. She didn't follow back, and you unfollowed. You know, you people are what is all over everybody's explore page.
I don't even have a phone.
Okay.
Oh, I don't. Yeah. But the truth is, right now there's just a lot going on, and I really haven't been able to settle down to speak to my friends. A lot of them. So it's just really been.
Give him a phone now. I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
So Dorothy, hi. So you know,
the way you clear that your truth to say, I don't trust.
Why now? I'm your G.
He's about to look at our friends.
No, I'm your guy. I'm your G.